this is your sign. My sign is Taurus, but this is your sign. Good morning, good evening, and or good afternoon. It's your girl, excuse me. It's your girl Kesi, and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while, I know, but I'm back. And last time you saw me live in the flesh, I was 24. As of yesterday, I turned 25, and I'm super excited to be here, a new woman with new goals, with new plans, with a new life, a fresh beginning. I'm super excited to be here to just update you guys on how my first travel assignment has been going. So as you can see, I'm not at my usual spot. If you're not up to date, I am currently travel nursing in Georgia. I'm super excited about it because I'm already a month in and I have a little under a month left. So I just wanted to come here and update you guys on what happened. Put in a little flashback clips of what has been going on, some vlog clips that I didn't edit. Y'all know I be taking breaks, y'all know I get overwhelmed, y'all know I be focusing on my life, and then I'll come back to YouTube. YouTube is second for now. I really do love YouTube, but when I'm overwhelmed, when I'm anxious, I gotta take a break, step aside, and then come back and update you guys. And now I'm here and ready to give y'all a little bit more information about what's going on in my life. I pretty much made a list of questions, frequently asked questions for anybody who may be checking up on me, anybody who may be interested in travel nursing, anybody who may be interested in what it's like to travel for the first time as a travel nurse. So that is what this video is going to be about. So I hope you can sit back, enjoy, and come along with this journey. Let's get right into it. So I got here on April 8th and I started my first assignment on April 12th. So of course, being the Taurus I am, being the planner, the person that needs a plan and a strategy to do anything, I didn't want to come on the 10th or 11th, only have a day or half a day of being here and getting my life together. So I decided to come on the 8th. It took me 6.5 hours to get here. As you saw in my last video, it was rough after 4 hours. I did stop in Mobile, Alabama to get lunch and to get gas, and then I drove the rest of the way. I did stop at McDonald's. I don't know where I was when I stopped in that last video, but I stopped there, got me some coffee, and I drove the rest of the way. I got here, pretty much what I did was just unpack, settle in. The second day I was here, I was able to go out, drive, get a feel of the city. I wouldn't call this city. I would call this a town. I mean, geographically, technically, and geographically, it is a city, but this is a city, but this is not the city. I was driving around, printing off papers that I needed for Monday at orientation. I was able to see the distance from this house to the facility and from the facility to my gym. I just want to see the proximity between all of those, between each other, so I can, you know, potentially make up some mornings or some evenings of going to the gym and back and all that. So I was able to do all of that. I also spent the weekend going to the grocery store, unpacking, watching videos, like literally making this place my home, making dance videos in the kitchen. The things that I normally do, I just wanted to be the most comfortable I could. And I did. I got that. By Sunday, I went bowling by myself. I came back here and I was chilling, y'all. I was chilling. Got my clothes ready for the next day and I was ready to go. So my first day, I was very, very, very nervous. Simply because, of course, it was a new environment. It was a new job. It was everything about starting this job was new. Y'all, I'm here. I'm so nervous. I love taking y'all with me because my nerves. Y'all remember my first day at clinical? I'm gonna link that video here. Y'all, my first day at clinical was a hot mess. I got there 2 hours ahead. The main thing on my first day of work that was making me super nervous was the fact that I had to take a medication administration competency test as well as a dysrhythmia competency test. It was the fact that I hadn't been under pressure and in fear of failing since the NCLEX, since nursing school. And that's been about 2 years. So the fact that I had to take a test to even get my badge made me nervous, okay? Because it's like, I don't have any money. What if I fail it twice? What happens then? Will I not get paid? What, you know? So I was so nervous. I actually spent like hours on that Saturday before trying to figure out what formula I could use for everything, because I literally forgot how to do medication math, like just like that simple conversion math, and I was struggling, y'all, if you can see in this video. Y'all, so I'm like really struggling right now because I just realized like I'm really bad at dosage calculations, and it's really stressing me out right now. I've never been good at those. Like literally whenever I used to do them in nursing school, I used to either guess correctly or just like, I don't know. It's just like when the numbers get in front of me, I just get so frustrated and I lose everything. Like I don't know how to convert. I don't know how to set the problem up, and it just really bothers me because I'm just so stuck. Nursing school was like the worst time of my life, and I just remember getting so frustrated from not learning anything and teachers not being able to explain this to me, and I just still don't get it. I get a way where it works in my mind, and then another teacher comes in, do it a different way, and I lose it. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I just spent an hour and a half literally relearning how to do doses calculation, where I'm doing the basic calculation, desired, the on hand, the volume, and the answers. So that's the formula I'm using. So it's coming way easier than it was. So heparin 0.002 mg. Let's see what I got. I missed one. I'm so excited to have gotten those right. That is crazy. Literally, I did one method the entire time. Why didn't I know that in nursing school? And why did they make... See, you know what? It was the different methods that always confused me. So I always thought it was changing the question or something. I don't know. But I finally got it down. I got 98s to 100s on everything. And I passed it with flying colors. The first week of work was pretty much orientation. Second day was half day orientation, half day on the floor with a preceptor. And then I was off 2 days, and then that Friday I was on my own. I literally got 6 hours of training hours on the floor, and then I started on my own. Which, I mean, I guess they say you're a traveler, you can adapt, go ahead. The people I work with are freaking awesome. I swear they're so awesome. First of all, we're in the South, so you know majority of people are nice. The patients are nice. The people were so welcoming. They showed me around. I'm not shy of asking questions about anything, so like even if somebody don't want to talk to me, I'm gonna talk to you to, you know, get comfortable myself, because I don't want to kill nobody. I don't want to hurt myself or get in trouble. So I'm just here to get my work done and go home. So, you know, so the people were super great. I got 2 charge nurses that I absolutely love, and then there's like one person that I would rather stay away from, but hey, it is what it is. You can't like everybody. I'm pretty adaptable, but when I feel that there's a vibe and there's a spirit on you that I can't be around, I will keep my distance. I won't be mean, I'll be cordial, but I can't be around you. I'm not gonna conversate with you like everybody else does and like I do with everybody else. My space buns, I feel so youthful. I actually work on a observation unit, so it's very different as far as the turnover. I can get a patient when I first get to work and then discharge them 6 hours later, or vice versa. Like they'll just come overnight and then I'll just charge them at 3. So it's just like a admit discharge all the time, and it's really cool because I'm getting a lot of experience. I'm building a lot of endurance when it comes to patient load. I don't necessarily have a lot of patients, but I have a lot of patients in one day. As far as the patient ratio, it is 1 to 6, but I think I've only had 6 patients maybe twice within nearly 5 weeks. So that's pretty good. I'm a med-surg nurse and I'm on an observation med-surg unit. So as far as COVID COVID, they don't have that many. Of course, a lot of people in America are being vaccinated, so it's not as hard of a hit on the hospital these days, which sucks because I missed out on a lot of money, but I don't live in woulda, shoulda, couldas, and I also wasn't ready when COVID first came out, when it first hit. But right now, I think they have like no more than 15 COVID patients at the hospital, and I was actually floated to the unit 2 weeks ago, and that was my first time having COVID patients, which is crazy. I had never, within this entire year of the pandemic, I have never touched or seen an actual COVID patient, which is crazy. So I mean, I guess I can tell you why. At my staff job, I worked on a surgical unit that was right next door to bone marrow. Now, when COVID was huge and was running rampant, we had every single floor blocked off for COVID except for our floor and the floor next door. Now, since we couldn't have COVID patients on our floor, we took the overflow of med surg. I mean, not everybody in the world had COVID. So we still had regular like emergency surgeries. We had regular like, you know, chest painters and stuff like that. Stuff that the regular med-surg telemetry floors could not take because they were COVID, they came to us. So we really didn't slow down because we literally got everything else except for COVID. And the one time I was floated to COVID was back when they didn't have the rapid test. So the floor I was on was COVID rule out, but all of my patients were negative. I had never actually taken care of a COVID patient until literally like 2 weeks ago. Crazy, right? You always hear that the travelers float first, which I think is true, but they're pretty fair at this facility. Like yes, I'll get floated, but within 5 or nearly 6 weeks, I've only been floated twice. And you know, that can also be because they're still short staffed. So of course I'm staffed to the observation unit, and they're going to keep me there if possible. You know, they're not going to float me away simply because I'm a traveler. And I did get floated twice. I was floated to the COVID unit, and then this past week I was floated to the oncology infectious disease floor, which I had a really good time on. I love that floor. Otherwise, that was pretty much it. If I floated the day before, they'll bring me back and actually float the staff. It's not like I'm always the one to float. In my previous job, they always floated the traveler. This job is like, the traveler floated yesterday, you floating today. You know, it's pretty fair. I like it. Now, I'm not gonna hold that standard to everybody because I know I can get the short end of the stick anywhere, but we'll see. Honestly, I really do like the job. I love the facility. The facility is great. The people are great. My transition in the door was great. Like, they use Epic, so you know, we ain't in the ghetto of Meditech no more. Overall, I really like the job. As far as it being my first assignment ever, the Lord literally placed me where he knew I would be okay. He placed me in this place where I can find a wonderful place to live. One, I can find a wonderful facility with great people, and I mean, what else can you ask for in a new job? You know what I'm saying? And I really like it. Like, yeah, it can get hectic sometimes, but that's nursing. God gave me this job right here. And he don't give me every job I get, okay? But I prayed for this job because I had no job lined up when I quit my previous job. So, which I don't suggest doing because I was broke as heck. Yeah, I had no job. So I prayed and I said, God, take me where you want me to be and take me where your people need me. And guess what? Guess where I am. Y'all, I made such an impact on these people. I got people telling me I can come get some free food from their family businesses. I got people said they're gonna send me some stuff. This lady said she makes like gourmet popcorns and stuff. I don't really eat popcorn, but I told her I would eat the caramel one or the strawberry one I would try. She said she was gonna make some of that and send it to me. Like, it has been crazy how the Lord has worked this out for me in my favor, and I'm so entirely grateful. Thank you so much. So I'm actually staying in a furnish finder. Now, if you don't know what a furnish finder is, you can go to furnishfinder.com. It's basically a place where travelers can go to find housing in the areas they're in. Now it can be an apartment, it could be a house, it can be a room in a house. So what I did initially, I didn't have a broad search at all. I limited it to entire unit, this much a month, this far from the facility, period. And 2 of them was way too expensive for me, considering I'm still paying rent in New Orleans. And then the other one was like in somebody's basement, but I ain't trying to be in nobody's basement because they already got bad spiders out here. So those were out of the question. I started to realize, like, I honestly don't know where I'll be, and I don't really want to stay somewhere alone, like by myself completely. I don't really want to stay anywhere that doesn't have, I don't know, that doesn't feel like a home. So I decided to broaden my search by saying, yes, I am willing to stay in your home in a room. And then this place popped up. This place was posted for about $950, but then she corrected it because it wasn't right. It's actually $1,000 a month. Get a room that's personalized, key code lock, full kitchen, bathroom. There's another room back there. Her room's over here locked up. The living room's open as the common area. And y'all, when I tell you this was the best decision I could have made as far as living, first of all, the house is beautiful. I feel so at home. The lady looks like me, and she's also a travel nurse, so she understands what we go through as far as trying to find housing, what we have to go through, what websites we're on. So she posted on Furnish Finder and Airbnb, and it's affordable, it's beautiful, it's safe, it's quiet. It's such a good find. And when I tell you again, God set this up. God set this up. This woman is a woman of God. This Jesus right here, he set this up. He set this up. Girl, I just know she is saved and sanctified, and this place is covered by the blood. I can't feel any safer here, honestly. In a short-winded answer, that's how I found it on Furnish Finder. I'm making about $2,000 a week, and that's with the stipend. I pocket all of the housing and food expenses that they give me for all of that. As a new traveler, I really don't have anything against getting your own place. You can never be sure that you're going to be comfortable somewhere, but as a new traveler, I definitely suggest you find a place you like, that accommodates your needs and your wants, and go with it. Like, I mean, you would think first-time travelers would just go with the agency finding your housing and supplying the housing, but you want to keep that money. You want to pocket the money. The whole idea is to get paid the most you want, the most you can. So what I did was I took the money, I found a place, paid it up front, and now all the income that I'm getting right now, I'm literally pocketing it. Where does my money go? My money goes in my savings. I have a budget, so I have money going places where I need it to be. I got it literally scheduled to come out my account on certain days. I got paid today. Usually what I'll do is I'll put a certain amount in my checking. The rest of my check goes to my savings for sure. Don't touch it. Once I pay all my expenses of whatever week that is, I'll calculate how much it'll be, leave it in my account, get some cash, miscellaneous spending for things that I need, and I'll put everything back in my savings. And that is how I've been saving. My assignment does end soon, and I'm trying to find an assignment that's paying a little bit more so I can, you know, I don't know, I just feel like I'm not making enough. I feel like you can always make more, and I'm going to continue to negotiate and search and see what I can see, baby, because I'm trying to maximize this income. I'm trying to be the best that I can be, okay? Okay. If you can subtract the fact that I was super overwhelmed about the original test to get my badge, I'm actually really happy. I'm actually really happy. I'm happy with the facility. I'm happy with my workload. I'm happy with my schedule. I'm happy with this wonderful Furnish Finder that I found online. I'm happy with people I've met. Baby, I'm happy with it. And honestly, if you're thinking about traveling, if you're thinking about travel nursing, this is your sign. This is your sign to do it, okay? This is your sign. This is your sign. This is your sign to go ahead. This is your sign to turn in your 2 weeks notice. Once you get the confirmation that you can go, this is your sign. This is your sign. My sign is Taurus, but this is your sign. So yes, that's pretty much the update from the last month. I'm super excited to finish off this assignment and skip along to my next. I want to thank y'all for the support that y'all have given me over the years. I know a lot of y'all have watched me come from like literally being so nervous to go to my first clinical, and now I'm traveling knowing what I'm doing. Baby, I honestly still don't know what I'm doing, but I kind of know what I'm doing. This is crazy. Oh my god, I was just 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy. It's been 5 years. Oh my god, it's been 5 years since I started nursing school. This is insane. It's just crazy when you really reflect on your life and when you really just appreciate what you've gone through. Like, y'all, take a step back sometimes and just realize what you've gone through and what it's gotten you to. And that's what I'm doing right now. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank y'all so much to the people who reached out to me yesterday online and on Instagram, wishing me happy birthday. I really appreciate y'all. And I'm super excited to show you guys the rest of my journey. I'm super excited to continue to make videos for you guys. And I'm super excited to just continue to grow in the Lord and to continue to grow as a nurse. God, it's crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh wow. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Now, if I didn't answer some questions that you still have, please let me know and talk to me in the comments. Follow all my social media below, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.